I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm going to just start by going through my different personality tests and kind of giving you a little bit of an overview on all of those, and then I'll go into more of how I work in a team and kind of tying it all together. So, my first test was the Myers-Briggs, and I've actually taken this test before. I took it a few years ago, and I actually got ESFJ, and this time I got ENFJ. But this past summer, I interned at a marketing firm, and they wanted us to all take the test and to like evaluate kind of our personalities to see how we would work in a team, and I got ENFJ. So for both times, this time and the most recent when I did it, I got this one. And so specifically, E is 44% for me, N is 38%, F is 25%, and J is 22%. And so, yeah, I feel like it's fairly consistent because I seem to get kind of the same result every time. And according to the website, my personality is described by several different like notable characteristics. I'm full of passion and charisma. I'm pretty animated. I'm an authentic person and I show concern for others. I'm kind of altruistic. I find it natural to communicate with people, just especially in like a personal setting, like talking to people in person. I'm not afraid to speak my mind when I feel like something needs to be said. And it said that I have natural leadership abilities and a desire to lead people towards a better version of themselves into like a brighter future. So my big 5 personality traits, I'll show you. I have a little visual here. My extroversion is, well, so it's on a scale of 0 to 5. Why are you laughing at me? It's on a scale of 0 to 5, and my first one for extroversion I got 4.1. For agreeableness, I'll show you guys, I got 4.0. For conscientiousness, I got 3.8, stability 3.9, and openness to experience 3.9. So all my scores were relatively in like a 0.3 range. They're all pretty close. And yeah, I guess that these traits, for some reason, I feel like are more of my strengths. I did the Strengths Finder test back when I was in high school, and I've retaken that a few times too. And so, my like top 5 strengths are achiever, belief, strategic, positivity, and communication. So, I don't know. I felt like these kind of like went along with those. But yeah. Okay, so my next one is my locus of control. So my internal locus of control and my external locus of control, it's like right in the middle of it. So I'm not like too dependent on myself, but I'm also not like too dependent on like external forces to determine what happens in my life. One thing that I did add in is I think that the test kind of put it in a perspective of like your belief in like luck or chance or just like the forces of the world. And like, although I don't really believe in that a whole lot, I do believe that like in my life, like I'm a Christian and I believe that like God's in control of the events of my life, but that's not an excuse for me not to like work hard and like get good grades. So I think that's kind of why I scored in that like middle range. So, and then the type A personality test was out of 380 points and I got 237. So I'm like a 60% type A person, which isn't too surprising to me because I'm a little bit more like structured than like philosophical and like all those other type B things. To be honest, I don't know too much about type B, but yeah, I'm kind of in the middle, a little bit more A than B. Yeah, and then my learning styles, I've never actually tested for my learning styles before, but I found that I'm a visual learner, which makes sense to me because like I find that like when I'm taking a test, I refer back to like images that I studied in my head and like how I highlighted things, and I can like see the pictures kind of back. And I don't think I have this trait, but my uncle did have photographic memory, which is pretty amazing, but I don't think I do. But anyway. Emotional intelligence, so that test was lots of fun. Took me a full hour and like 15 minutes. But I paid for the full version, and I found out it's already 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so sorry. But out of 155, I got 136 for like my overall score. And then the areas that it said I was, did I not? Oh yes, the areas that I said that I was higher in were social insight, empathy, goal setting, and ability to read body language. So yeah, that's what I found out about myself. Aptitude for entrepreneurship. I got kind of different ranges on this one. I got, let's see, for the following areas I got average or above average compared to like the average entrepreneur. It was my motivations, my need for achievement, my power and control appeal, my self-sufficiency, my self-confidence, and my resistance to stress. So there's that. And then I need to condense this. Okay, how I act on a team. So kind of tying this into like more of the questions for this class. I tend to work hard. I like to do, all that's required of me. I like to think strategically when I see like the big picture and help break things down into what needs to be done. I'm happy to take the lead on a project, and I like to help other people in the process. For my ideal team, so this is one thing that I would say for kind of like workflow is I really like to emphasize efficiency. And one thing that I've seen in a lot of group projects I've had is people coming together and then independently working on like a task and not focusing on like each other. And to me, working together is when it involves accomplishing tasks that we couldn't do without being in the presence of everyone else. It's not just sitting down and like doing your own thing. So, and like if we're gonna do that, then like we might as well delegate and like split. So anyway, that's just kind of one thing about workflow. Okay, my 2 goals. My first goal is, okay,